Right now, as you watch this, check something for me. Where is your breath? If you're like most people, it's sitting high in your chest, shallow, quick. Almost like your body forgot there's a whole lower half of your lungs. This isn't a small thing. When you breathe only into the top of your chest, your nervous system reads that as a signal. It says, something is wrong. Stay alert. And so your body stays locked in that low-grade state of tension, sometimes for hours, sometimes for years. You might not feel anxious, you might just feel tired, or tight in your shoulders, or like you can never quite settle down at the end of the day. And here's what's strange. Nobody taught you to breathe this way. It just happened. Slowly over time, your body learned to brace. And now that pattern runs on its own, underneath everything you do. But there's a way to interrupt it, and people have known about it for a very long time. Your nervous system has two modes. One speeds everything up. Heart rate, breathing, muscle tension, the racing quality of your thoughts. That's your sympathetic nervous system. The accelerator, the other slows everything down. Digestion, recovery, the feeling of being safe enough to rest. That's your parasympathetic system. The brake, the fastest way to press that brake is through one specific nerve, the vagus nerve. It runs from your brainstem all the way down through your chest and into your abdomen, and it responds directly to how you breathe. When you breathe into your belly, slowly, with a longer exhale than inhale, you physically stimulate the vagus nerve. Your heart rate drops, your blood pressure decreases. Your body gets the message, you are safe. This isn't a belief system, it's measurable. Researchers at Stanford found that cyclic sighing, a pattern of deep inhale followed by extended exhale, reduced anxiety more effectively than mindfulness meditation in a 2023 study. But here's the thing, this research confirmed what practitioners figured out thousands of years ago. In the Taoist tradition, breath isn't just air moving in and out, it's the bridge between your body and your mind, between doing and being. The classic Taoist text on health, the Huangdi Neijing, written over 2,000 years ago, describes breathing as the root of all regulation, not the mind, not willpower, the breath. Taoist practitioners noticed something that Western science would take centuries to confirm. The animals that breathe the slowest live the longest. The tortoise, the crane, slow, deep belly breaths, and so they built entire practices around it. Not as theory, as daily technique. They called it tuna. Literally, exhale the old, inhale the new. The exhale comes first because letting go is the harder skill. This is the same principle behind the breathing pattern you're about to learn. It isn't new, it isn't a hack. It's one of the oldest health practices on Earth, refined over hundreds of generations, and it takes about 5 minutes. Here's what to do. You can try this right now, wherever you are. Sit comfortably. You don't need to be cross-legged on a mountain. A chair is fine. Just let your spine be upright without forcing it. Place both hands on your lower belly, just below your navel. This is your anchor point. Your hands aren't decoration. They're feedback. You're going to feel your breath move them. Now breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. Slowly, feel your belly push gently into your hands. Your chest should barely move. If your shoulders rise, start again. The breath goes down, not up. Now breathe out through your nose for a count of 6. Slowly, feel your belly draw back in. The exhale is longer than the inhale. This is the part that activates your vagus nerve. This is where the calming happens. That's it. In for 4, out for 6. Hands on belly. No app required. Do this for 5 minutes. Set a timer if you want, or just let it run until your body feels different. Most people notice a shift within the first 2 minutes. A softening in the shoulders, a quieting in the chest, a sense that the volume on everything just turned down slightly. 5 minutes once will calm you down. That's useful. But something more interesting happens when you do this regularly. Your nervous system has a baseline, a resting state it returns to when nothing in particular is happening. For most people, that baseline is set too high. Too alert, too ready for something to go wrong. That's why you feel tired for no reason, or why your shoulders are up around your ears at the end of a normal day. Daily breathwork gradually resets that baseline, not through force, through repetition. Each time you activate the parasympathetic response, you're training your body to find that gear more easily next time. Taoist practitioners understood this intuitively. They didn't practice tuna once when they felt stressed. They practiced it every morning. Not because they were anxious, because they knew the body needed daily reminding of what calm felt like. After a few weeks of daily practice, you might notice you're breathing more slowly even when you're not trying to. Your resting heart rate might drop a few beats. You might find it easier to fall asleep. These aren't dramatic changes, they're quiet ones, the kind you only notice when someone points them out. Here's what I'd suggest. Don't save this for when you're stressed. That's like learning to swim while you're drowning. Pick a time. Morning is traditional, and there's a reason for that. Your nervous system is most receptive to resetting in the first hour after waking. But any consistent time works. 5 minutes. Hands on belly. In for 4, out for 6. That's the whole practice. If you want a guided version, with timing cues and a calm voice walking you through it, Qigong has free breathwork sessions you can try right now. Link is in the description. And if you found this helpful, there's more coming. Next week, we'll look at why your body holds on to stress even when your mind has moved on, and what ancient practitioners discovered about releasing it. Until then, breathe low, breathe slow. Your body already knows how to do this. You're just reminding it.